Hello children, let's proceed for our chapter 8. So we have discussed about bones. Let's see what is skeleton next. So skeleton, all the bones in our body make a framework which give shape to our body, that is called skeleton. Okay. So it is a framework. It is a framework of bones which gives shape to our body. Which give shape to our body. So this is called skeleton. Next is cartilage. It is another type of bones. So it is not strong. It is a soft elastic bones. So if I am going to say about your ear, this part, not this part, this is a muscle part, the lower one. The upper part you can touch and you can feel the elasticity over here. So here a thin inside a bone is there, that is called cartilage. The soft bone present in your ear is not called the strongest bone, it is called cartilage. We'll call it cartilage bone. Okay. So what is skeleton? Let's revise. The framework of bones which gives shape to our body is called skeleton. And the soft elastic bone present in the ear of human being is called your cartilage. Now all these bones and muscle together make movement. But for movement, one more important thing is there. That's your joints. Joints in your fingers, your elbow, your knee, your shoulder, your neck, your hip, your ankle. All these joints allow you to move easily. Okay. So let's discuss about the joints. So what is joint? Joints are that when two or more bones meet at a point and allow the movement. So what is joint? So definition of joint: when two or more bones meet at a point and allow the movement. Allow the movement is called your joint. Okay, two or more than three also bones meet at a point and allow the movement. That point is called your joint. That point is called your joint. Okay. Now let's see what type of joints are present in our human body. Okay, let's discuss one by one. First, I'll go for the the shoulder joint. You can see the shoulder joints. Okay, you can move your hand in a circular manners. Okay, let's see that what the joint called. The joint is called ball and socket. Example is your shoulder one. So ball and socket joint. Why it is called ball and socket joint? So if you are going to see the skeleton one, you will find that. So your arm bone, the end of the arm bone is like a ball, like the end of the arm bone is a ball like shape or round shape. Okay, this is called ball, and it is fixed to the cup like structure of the shoulder. In the shoulder over here we having a socket type or cup like structure where this arm bone is fixed. Okay, and allow the movement. So this is your socket, that is shoulder one, and your arm end is like a ball fixed to it. So it is called your ball and socket joint. So this allow the motion, this ball socket allow the motion in all direction. Okay, all direction allow the movement in the all direction. Which is question is asked, which joint allow the motion all direction, or only left to right, or in only one direction. So ball socket, you can move your hand in a circular way, so it is allow the motion in all direction. Now next come to your pivotal joint. So already we have discussed our pivot bone in our neck region. So the neck joint to the head, neck to head is called your pivotal joint. It's also allow the motion in all direction, left to right, back and forth. Okay, you can move your head in a round way, forward and backward, right and left. Okay, so this movement is possible because of the joint of neck to your head region. This is called pivotal joint. Okay, next, after this, moving to your pelvic joint. What joint? Pelvic. Already you have read about the pelvic bone in the first class. So, pelvic joint. So, this joint is present between the hip to thigh bone. Hip to the thigh bone. So, as the hip bone is called pelvic bone, so joint with the hip is called your pelvic joint, due to which you can move your thighs forward and backward and you can walk easily. You can sit. Okay, by sitting and also standing, you are doing some movement. This is because of your pelvic joint, that is from hip to the thigh bone. Then next is your hind joint. Hind joint. So hind joint, where it is present, let's see. This is present in the elbow, knee, elbow and knee. So if you're going to see door in your house, no, there are doors. So in the doors there are joints by which you can open and close the door. Okay, so this joint is called hind joint. Here the joint is allow the movement in only one direction, not all direction, only one direction. So the joint in your knee, there is a joint, one from your hand and one from the arm meet over here is a joint. So this allow the movement to the front one. The hand cannot move back. It cannot move back like a door. Door can allow the motion in the one direction. Okay, it cannot go to the other side. The same way, the knee joint, you can bend your legs to the backward, but the front one, it cannot be back. It cannot be joint because this is a hinge joint which allow the motion in the one direction only. So joint in your elbow, your knees are called hinge joint. Okay. Now next move to the another joint which is not there in the book, but let's discuss it. That is your gliding joint. What? Gliding joint. So this joint present on your wrist one, ankle. So your wrist and ankle joints, where you can move the motion of your fist and your foot in the all direction, but not properly. It can move, but it's not completely moving in a circular one. And while you're moving your wrist, you can feel a sound over here, like one bone is sliding over another one. Okay. So this sliding over bone of one to the another while moving your wrist and the ankle is called gliding. The sliding is called gliding one. So that's why the name is given gliding joint. It is present in the wrist and ankle. Okay. So these are the type of joint present in the human body. So what are the joints? Let's first discuss. First is your pivotal joint, then your ball socket joint, hind joint, pelvic joint, and your last one is a gliding joint. So there are 5 type of joints we have discussed over here. Now also some joints are there which do not allow any motion, no movement. Okay, these joints are allow the motion or movement is happening, but some joints are there which do not allow any movement, but joints are there. Okay, that joints are called fixed joint. Called fixed joint. So sometime question will come, difference between fixed and movable joint. So all this hind joint, pivotal joint, the shoulder joint, these all joints are movable because it's allow the movement. But fixed joint which do not allow any movement. It will not allow any movement. That is called your fixed joint. Like your upper jaw. Example, if I am going to write your upper jaw, your skull joint, face joint, many more joints are there which is there but do not allow any movement. This upper jaw, the lower jaw is movable, but the upper jaw is fixed. The face joints or the facial bones over here, the forehead bones, the skull bones are joint, but they are not allowing any movement. So these are called fixed joint. Okay. So this is all about the human body skeletal system, types of bones, muscles, and types of joints. So there are more than 600 number of muscles present in the human body. Okay, 600, more than 600 muscles. Next class we're going to read about the body movement of different animals, okay, of different creatures in the world. Okay, up to that, thank you.